Are you ready, kids?
Yeah, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Yeah, Captain!
Oh! What sits in our tables and sticks in our minds?
Arkham Horror!
An eldritch experience that's one of a kind!
Arkham Horror!
As monsters and madness begin to expand,
Arkham Horror!
just shuffle the cards and draw up your hand!
Arkham Horror!
Ready? Arkham Horror! Arkham Horror! Arkham Horror! Arkham Horror!
And we are live.
Hello and welcome to FarcomCon 2020, Arkham from afar. I'm Sean, and joining me all weekend are my fellow Mythos Busters, who I'll get to in just a minute here. But first, let me officially welcome everyone to the very first FarcomCon. This convention was put together because we just couldn't stand the empty space where Gen Con once stood. It's kind of a crazy idea, but the outpouring of support from other community contributors and registrants, all of you, has been nothing short of staggering. So thank you to everyone for helping us make this crazy idea an insane reality. But a few business items before we get rolling here. First, remember to go out to FarcomCon.com on the website if you haven't already, and register. That's going to help us see how interested the community is in this type of thing. It's going to help us track numbers, and it's going to make it easier for you guys to access replays of the videos after the con. Item 2, remember to join the FarcomCon Discord server. It's a party over here. It's the best place to reach out if you have questions, chat about content, check schedules, and meet people. Scott, if you want to throw a link in the Discord or in the chat there, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Remember, as you register, to check if there are any events that have additional sign-up requirements, such as the Big Blob event on Saturday. It's got a couple different procedure things you're going to want to be aware of. And sign up sooner rather than later so that the event host can prepare amply. Let's see here. Even though the con is virtual, there is still a dealer hall, so if you're in our Discord, check that out. There's some cool content producers who are actually selling items related to the game, so you can go take a perusal through there. And lastly, if you are going to post anything on social media during the con about the con, please throw the hashtag FarcomCon2020 on the post so everyone else can find it. Alright, so let's move it on here. Let me introduce my fellow Busters. So first, oh god, I can't remember where everyone's oriented on the screen. I think it's Ian.
Ian's to your right. Left. Yeah, that way. Your left, actually.
Everyone point.
How are you today, Ian?
I'm good. I'm so excited for this.
Since it's a virtual call, I feel the need to ask, on a scale of 0 to 1, how many pants are you wearing?
I actually have pants on. Yeah, they're full
impressive.
pants too.
Joining us as well is Scott.
Yes. Thanks,
Did I
Sean.
get that one right?
You did.
Hey, Scott. How
Hi.
are you?
A little tired,
Pants or
but
no
I am
pants?
just like vibrating. 0.5, I have shorts on. So 0.5
Fair enough.
pants. Yeah.
And then lastly, we've got... That's Nick.
Yes.
How
Hi.
are you, sir?
I'm great. I have the other half of Scott's pants on.
The bottom half.
The bottom half, yeah.
I have
Can you
leg
bother to
sleeves.
split the legs?
Yeah.
They have elastics around the knee-ish, so they stay
Just wearing the
up.
shin part of the zip-offs.
Exactly.
Oh, zip-offs. That's a callback. Oh, boy.
Well, fantastic. You know, guys, not to toot our own horn, but I'm very proud of the community coming together and all the content creators that we have gathered for this thing. It's going to be amazing. I am so looking forward to, well, of course, to the events we have running, but also just being in the audience. So, to that end, Nick, why don't you kind of give us a little bit of a rundown of those other content creators that are going to contribute?
Gladly, Sean. So we have a number of wonderful content creators that joined us for FarcomCon. Just to run down the list real quick, we have Great Old Ones Gaming, Drawn to the Flame, Team Covenant is here, Northern Lights over Arkham, Winging It, Lost in Time and Space, The Whisperer in Darkness, Los Archivos de Arkham is here as well, so we're even getting international with this. Twisted Tentacle Inn, Miskatonic University Radio, Optimal Play, Big Stupid Grin, Matastrophic from the Discord, and then the Card Game Cooperative. They are all producing various events and stuff for us to view for FarcomCon, so thank you so much to everyone for assisting us with this.
Oof, I'm so excited. Just gonna ask you guys in general, have any events you're particularly excited for, aside from the ones that we have poured our hearts and souls into?
Oh, I was gonna say draft.
Low-hanging fruit.
I was gonna say draft.
Draft.
I'm looking forward.
Draft.
I'm looking forward to actually Matastrophic scenario. Snakes on a train. He took Essex and added snake people, which I think is just hilarious.
Because that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
Excellent, Nick.
Yeah, I would agree that Snakes on a Train. I'm actually really excited for the Team Covenant stream that's following our opening ceremony here, because I want to see how they fare in Consternation on the Constellation.
How long do you think they will? How long do you think they'll spend like sweating out how to get the 5 victory points?
Probably like
in the
3
library?
hours.
Okay.
Taking bets now as to whether they bother to check out the engine room.
Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, Ian. You were
Ian,
next.
How about you?
I'm definitely looking forward to the big blob. Obviously, I've played this scenario, but like getting to the huge numbers that's possible virtually is going to be a whole interesting experience.
It sure is, and I'm looking forward to the blob. I'm looking forward. You know what? I can say draft because Scott, you did all the work on it. I didn't pour my heart and soul.
Well, I
So
could
I'm
have said
pretty
it
excited
too.
for
Come
draft.
on, man.
I just blocked
fair.
you all. From
Yeah, that's
saying
fine.
that
No one
I
say
wanted, so-
draft. I'm really looking forward to draft.
Oh, you guys know how I roll. So I think we each kind of wanted to maybe say a little something to get us kicked off here. So let's go in reverse order.
Which is
Where
what?
did I end? Nick.
Oh. No, like I said when I went through the speakers, thank you so much to everybody who helped make this happen. And I'm probably echoing pre-echo. What is that called? What's a pre-echo? Anyway, I'm probably saying what everyone else is going to say, but
We just call that speaking.
oh, turns out I'm good at that. Thank you. Well, my mom says I am. Thank you so much to everybody who assisted with this, all the dealers that we have stuff, and also with the dealer hall, be sure to check it throughout the con, because we will get people posting as we go. We don't have everybody posted in there yet. We have some, but I'm going to definitely try and fill that up too as the con goes on. Thank you to everyone who is speaking at the event. Thank you to everyone who signed up. Like, seriously, it blows my mind that we have as many people as we do. And then I saw in comments or in chat, someone was talking about bingo coming up. Just want to remind you, bingo starts as soon as the opening ceremony is done, and it goes until our last stream on Sunday, the Mythos Busters last stream on Sunday. So make sure that you have your bingo cards ready to go for that. So, but that's what I got.
Ian.
Well, in addition to just being excited, it's no secret this has been like a super stressful and tough year for everyone, pretty much throughout the world. And so gaming is such like a small thing in the grand scheme, but I think like carving out this space and time to be with friends and be with community and really kind of bring everyone together and kind of enjoy this gaming time together is important, so that we keep our sanity in real life.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the game, but in real life, it's important to do that. So yeah, so I'm just looking forward to that. You know, obviously it's a bummer that something like Gen Con was canceled, but you know, roll with the punches and bring something together. And one of the things I love about the Arkham Files, like, to be honest, I'm kind of lukewarm on Lovecraft himself, his stories and his writing, but I really love the Arkham Files. And the reason I love the Arkham Files is because it has this element, like, there's no reason the investigator should be successful. Like, these forces are so powerful, but somehow they often find a way to succeed. Well, depending on your luck with the chaos bag. But I like that element, and yeah, we'll be okay, everyone. It's a tough year, but we'll make it through.
It's important to let yourself have fun.
Yeah.
From time to time. It's okay. We're here for it. Scott. Wait.
Yes.
Scott.
Yep. Thank you, Sean.
I'm gonna do this eventually.
Yeah, I just, kind of echoing what Ian said, it's been an interesting year, a rough year, and obviously the whole thing with COVID and quarantine and stuff. Because of my job, I've been in the thick of it, and honestly, the hype and the excitement of this weekend has really helped me with that, and just the amount of support and community I've seen in this online community. Like, FarcomCon is happening not because of us, but because of everyone who's contributing to it. Because if it was just us, it would suck. Like, we can't do 100 plus hours of content. So, like, just
not 100 good hours anyway.
Well, yeah. Scott's sleep stream. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to shout out to all the community contributors. Amazing job, and thank you. And then listeners, participants, everything. Like, guys, the fact that you're showing up just warms my heart. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, and I can't wait to show you all draft. I want to shout out to Casey, my partner in crime in making draft. Labor of love, like around 6 months of effort. Like, I think we looked up like the human hours put into draft. It was something like 300 to 350 hours of like talking and going through different versions of it, and like making the card pool was like 30 hours. So yeah, so Mr. Trench, Casey, you rock. That's it.
I was gonna say something really kind of mushy and scripted at the top here. As I was saying earlier, I think I'm gonna save that for after dark when I get really drunk and no one can stop me. But I do want to say that I've played card games for a really long time. I've played games in general for a really long time, and I always try to engage with the communities when there is one. But I have never been a part of a community that is as welcoming, as inclusive, or as fun to serve as this one is. I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that producing content and community happenings for this game is a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding. So if you've ever thought about doing such a thing, throw in. If you're just getting into this game in the community, welcome. I hope you find a cozy and horrifying place here. And for Farcom, I just hope that everyone's able to make some fun connections and some lasting memories, because this is, to my knowledge, a little bit unprecedented for at least the LCG community, so we're kind of pathfinding on this one, so I just hope that everyone has a great time.
Agreed.
So, this leaves us about 10-15 minutes here.
Did we finish a show early?
Never. No, never.
I'm out. Bye. I can actually make that joke now that the camera's on.
We're not. We're not at 2 hours. What's going on?
We should give a little mention to and tease of our wonderful swag. We're not going to reveal it yet, obviously, but it is glorious, and there are many opportunities to win the swag if you're not one of our board member patrons that are getting it automatically.
So you're gonna have an opportunity to win that on each of our streams, excluding this one.
Yep.
And then with the bingo cards, if you're watching our streams, you can catch us doing the things that we are predictably going to do and get bingo points for them. Where else? We got like one more thing, don't we?
So the evening with Matt Newman, we are giving away some of those via the trivia show with that as well.
Yep. So our live podcast recording with trivia and Matt Newman. That's gonna be another way to win it. So, like I said, if you haven't already, or if you're just joining now, go to FarcomCon.com and register for the events you plan to show up for. It's gonna help the content creators just prepare properly.
Also, throw out there too, if you are registering for events on the Farcom server, when you first get there, the Discord server, top link is announcements. Next one is ticket booth, and that's where you'll kind of click on little emoticons to unlock different rooms, just so you're not just drowning in notifications all weekend, because it's going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah.
So you can turn on and off rooms with a simple click of an emoji. And then right before that, or right below that, sorry, is registration forms. So there's a number of forms up there. So if you signed up for draft, Labyrinths of Lunacy, let's see, Optimal Plays doing the Ultimatum of Crowdsourced Chaos, which is like a chaos build thing, and the Blob that ate everything. There's registration, like there's Google Sheets and forms and stuff. If you can go fill that out, in addition to the emoji, that actually sends stuff right to the people who are running stuff. For us, for draft, for Casey and I, we're organized people in the group. So if you're just a solo person, you can sign up, and then we say, hey, what level of competition do you want? Or if you're a team, or if it's 4 of you as friends, and then so we can have teams and stuff ready to go before you guys get there. And so you show up, we say, hey, you 4, you're at draft table 4, and you go there. So if you guys don't mind filling out whatever things are there that you sign up for, and Blob especially, because they have a lot of stuff to get hooked up to their website that is running the Blob stuff. Like it's insane.
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, yeah. This server is a beast.
Well, and thank you, Scott, for taking the time to learn all of that back end stuff, because I watched Tom do it and was like, oh, yay, magic. But to watch someone learn it from the ground up was like, yeah, get it, Scott. And we got some fun stuff going on in there, and the automation's really cool. And it's a very small thing, but people in our own Discord server, which, by the way, if you haven't joined our normal Mythos Busters Discord server, you need to do as well, to extend the Arkham hype past FarcomCon. So if someone wants to throw the link in the old chat there. It's a small thing, but people like to fly the flag of their favorite class, and like just being able to click a button to do that is pretty nice, because having 700 people ping us to give them colors is probably not what we want. So
yeah,
thank you for putting in that work.
That role bot will be coming to our normal Discord. So yeah.
So as we kind of reach the sort of end of our stream here,
Two-thirds the way
I
through.
just wanted to ask. Well, I just wanted to ask you guys: have you got your decks ready? Because I super don't.
No. Wait, did we have to
Building,
prep
like
yet?
5 minutes before each game.
Did we? Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I just decided last night that for Blob I was going to try a super experimental Mandy build. But it's Mandy, so even if it's experimental and doesn't do well,
fine.
it's still going to be fine. Yeah, it's still going to be okay. But that's really it.
I'm so tempted to try out this Leo Springfield telescopic sight deck that I built. But it will probably be a train wreck, but I'm so tempted. It's such a mess, but it'll probably be fun.
I built a Mark sniper deck like that, Ian, except I played it in Rougarou, which was just the wrong scenario.
Oh no.
To be
Yeah.
just the worst choice. I was like, this is the wrong scenario to test this out. But I'll be bringing anti-aircraft gun skids, where it's double ornate bows with bandolier and venturers, so you can buy extra actions with skids, and you can fire 4 arrows a turn. I just imagine like arrows just firing. Oh god.
Bo is one of those cards where like you look at it and you go, you know, you're probably not the most efficient card in the world, but goddamn, do I want to use you?
I mean, unlimited ammo and 3 damage is nothing to scoff at.
Right.
It is not.
Unlimited slow ammo, but you know.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about these big events is like I think people approach building decks for them differently. I think some people think like, let me bring the most optimal deck because I don't want to let my teammates down and I want to help everyone succeed.
Yeah.
And for me, it's more about how can I build like the most experimental, weirdest deck that I can try out.
Mhm.
and
That's why I play
inflict on
co-op games,
others.
man. I do that shit in competitive and get my ass stomped.
Yeah.
There is
But-
no other card other than shotgun birthed from Gen Con 2 years ago. Like that's why that deck exists. So yeah, this is when you go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I won't bring Skids. I'll bring Griefina.
Well, that's hang
I do
on.
want to see an updated version of Griefina because there have
Oh.
been a fair few cards released that can really just mess with your team if you want to.
I think I'm gonna wait until Curses come out, because the one that they spoiled, where it's like the Rogue event, where you put 2 curses in the bag and split 5 resources or something
Oh,
between the people. So it's like, I'll take 5 resources and put 2 curses in the bag.
damn it, Safina.
Yeah.
And I'll use those 5 resources to play 2 Delve 2 Deeps. And
Yeah.
And then
You
I'm
don't
outta
play
here.
you
Too
just
Deep.
succeeded
You-
that test? Time warp.
Yeah. You don't play Delve Too Deep. You Painted World it, so it doesn't even go to the victory display. Yeah.
Now I have to see this in action.
Oh god, it's gross. And when I had Grief Jenny, I'd use shortcut to like push people into monsters, because it's just like I choose someone at my location. Just...
I mean, you can versatile those into Griefina.
Oh yeah, but
Don't. Any ideas?
The
We'll see.
anti-grief.
we'll see.
Yeah. It's an old faithful of mine. I brought it to last Gen Con, and I haven't updated it much beyond then. But I have a serious love for the standalone Norman deck that I built.
Yeah.
It's crazy flexy. He can get mad clues and also handle enemies when they pop up. So I just tend to enjoy it to pick up games because no one plays Norman, guys. I don't know if you know this. No one brings Norman to the pickup games.
That's because he only really exists in standalone, and so by the time people get to the opportunity to play standalone, they're so used to the investigators that they already know and like. You know what I mean? They don't even think about him. Because I've tried playing him in campaign. I don't care for him in campaign. Personally.
He's a bit of a sticky widget in campaign, but he's doable.
Sticky widget.
All right.
That's an episode title.
Well, fill out your bingo card.
Not yet. After this stream.
No, not yet.
So I'm
Yes.
getting all my Gen Con mug fills in now. So
All right. LOL Canada.
This reminds me of that one time Theoden Philidor Field.
Sean, could you sing us
And
about that
Brand.
real quick?
No, I
Okay.
cannot.
Sean, could you sing us? Was my a cappella punk band in high
That's the free space. Everyone gets that.
Oh right.
My heart swells. My heart swells.
My heart swells was my no.
All right.
Now I want to start an a cappella punk band.
What would
So
that
badly.
sound like?
It would be amazing. That's all I know. Someone, instead of doing like the beatboxing, it'd be someone doing like the distorted guitar sounds.
Okay, complete this side, but that made me think about it. I'm taking this so far down left lane, so here, enjoy the ride. I showed my daughter Strong Bad and Homestar Runner the other week,
Man.
and trying to explain what Flash animation websites looked like in 2001
Yeah.
was
Back in the dark
harder
ages.
than I expected. It was way harder than I expected. But the nice thing is Vine prepared her for like the little short quippy stuff. So anyway, ended up being really good. Strong Bad's fun.
My I guess cover picture for my Skids deck is totally from Strong Bad when he's like arrowed and there's that guy like shooting
From
arrows from his
Team
mouth.
Girl Squad.
Yeah, dude. Arrowed.
Oh man.
God.
Anyway, fun Strong Bad tangent. All right, let's wrap this sucker up. So we are going to leave you guys in the capable hands. You know them, you love them. Chances are you're envious of the beard or the hair. Lord knows I am. Let's kick it over to Team Covenant. We're going to raid their channel right after we take it out with this outro. So thank you to everyone for showing up. Have a great Farcom, guys.
Bye.
Bye.